major stuff. Major stuff on food. A lot of stuff, you know, shit, bro, though. And I'm watching this, like, you know, shit, I mean, like, this, like, you know, Lost World, like, you know what I'm saying? Emperor, like, you know, series or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? And, it's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'm checking it out and I'm liking that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm liking that, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah, I was just up there, just, like, you know what I'm saying? Up there watching, like, you know, Trophy Wife, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, and, like, dang, it was, like, messed up, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot, he killed his best friend. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is crazy as ever, you know what I mean? Yeah, he get his friend from his woman or whatever, you know what I mean? I mean, like, that stuff was something else or whatever, you know what I mean? Anyway, Trophy Wife, dude killed his wife for another woman or whatever. But y'all already know that. Y'all already know that. I already told y'all about that this shit. For real though. I mean, like, and, like, the show that I was talking about was, like, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Murderer. You know what I'm saying? For real though, that stuff was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I mean, like, dude, that was, like, some else, man, shit. For real though. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, I bet you that person had to go. I bet you both of them had to go to trial or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The man and the woman, you know what I'm saying? Bro. And, like, dude can't even take the pressure, you know what I'm saying? So, he, like, you know, saying that she told him to do it. Wow, I was like, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Bro, though, anyway, so, yeah, I'm like, dang. Somebody just got locked up. Man, shit, for real though. Anyway, yeah, I did watch, like, you know, Black Rabbit. I watched, like, you know, 2 episodes of that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like, you know, today, you know what I'm saying? I watched it, you know what I mean? For real though. But it was early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Because I did, like, you know, watch, like, Wicked. You know what I'm saying? And that girl was crazy about her pops. You know what I mean? I mean, like, I think she wanted to become her pops lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy as ever. The girl did they killed her own mother, you know what I'm saying? Took her wedding rings, you know what I'm saying? And tried to cover it up and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Because, like, it was, I was, like, surprised as ever because it was, like, she was at school, and then she came back from school, and then after, like, you know, she didn't even know what happened. Just, like, going in the house, acting like she was surprised or whatever. And I, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy as ever, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, I thought she was going, like, kill multiple people in that movie, but, nah, she didn't even, like, you know, she just killed her mother. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? For real though. But her sister got, like, you know, payback on her. You know what I'm saying? She found out that she, like, killed her mother because she found out, like, you know, that statue that she used on her mother. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I'm telling you, that movie was crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? She was acting like she was her pop's main squeeze. You know what I mean? That was crazy. I mean, for real though. I mean, like, see, but that was from a long, long time ago. That was a, like, old movie. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, like, yeah. Like, that's the one I was, like, you know, looking forward to watching or whatever when you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, like, you just check it out, whatever when you know what I'm saying? And it was pretty good. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? It was decent. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, man, like, he was like messing with this other woman, you know what I'm saying? But his wife was messing with another dude. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that was something else, you know what I mean? Bro, anyway, so, yeah, I mean, so, it's crazy. It's crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? But when her little sister found that, like, briefcase that she stashed the stuff in, like, you know, stashed that, like, you know, mad statue in, or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, it's crazy. She she just looked at the statue like, and just put it up in her book bag. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Real though. And she did her sister the same way she did her mother. You know what I'm saying? Real though. And I'm talking about the little sister. The little sister, like, took care of the big sister. Because she wanted revenge for her mom's death. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand. You know what I'm saying? So she did the routine like she did, like the big sister did with her mother. You know what I'm saying? The only thing was, she was too small. You know what I'm saying? So she had that, like, that big sister stepped on the glass and she fell down. That's when the little sister just smacked her with the, like, what I'm saying? Smacked her with the, like, mask, like, stitching or whatever. When she did that stuff real quick, you know what I mean? Bow! I'm like, whoa! First I didn't know who did it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy as everything, you know what I mean? Real though, she died on the spot, you know what I'm saying? Real though. I mean, like, but that's my sister. Now, I'm like, what I'm saying, just like, actually just like, checked out, like, and stuff, man, I'm still looking at, like, these, like, like, so wannabe called, like, kung fu masters and stuff like that, getting they butts kicked, you know what I'm saying? That's the funniest ever, I'm telling you. No, I can't even stop laughing. Just looking at them, like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Being tossed around like rag dolls. That's the funniest ever, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I mean, like, shoot, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I had to calm down on the, like, profanity because they was trying to restrict my, like, video, like, yesterday, and then I had to, like, reshoot it or stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, record it over again, you know what I'm saying, so, yeah, I'm like, like, because I'm not going through that, like, restricting stuff again, no, not gonna fly my stuff, no, not no more, oh, no, anyway, so, I'm just up there just like, you know what I'm saying, out there running around or whatever, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm just up there just like, actually just sitting down chilling or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Well, just doing my thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just, see what's up or whatever. I mean, I'm almost done with, like, most of the, like, series or whatever when I shit, for real though. Anyway, so I'm gonna, like, go ahead and, like, I might finish that up tomorrow when I get back home from class or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I am going to class. You know what I mean? For real though. And yeah, gotta do my thing with my routine. You know what I'm saying? Stay up all through the night. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm staying up all through the night. You know what I mean? I might as well play Hitman or whatever when I might end up getting the old country, shit, being like that mafia, yeah, me, for real though. I mean, I still did, like, it looked like a good game, for real though. I mean, like, I'm telling you, no cap, no cap. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I'm for real about that game, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah, I'm go ahead. I'm looking on eBay for it too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I got plenty of copies. Like, you know what I'm saying? For my system. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I might end up, like, doing that or whatever, whatnot. But I may end up, like, getting it, like, that shit. I mean, like, right after I, like, go ahead and, like, push money down on my phone bill or whatever, whatnot, shit. For real though. I mean, that shit, because, yeah, I might as well do that. You know what I mean? For real though. Just in case, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shit. Yeah, because I'm going to want that. You know what I'm saying? See how it is, you know what I mean? Other than just watch it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna play it, you know what I'm saying? Just do my thing on there, you know what I mean? Anyway, see what's up, you know what I'm saying? For real though. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, hit the bell on notification so you see my next upload and my next post. And to make sure I make a new one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my reviews videos if you like it. So long, farewell, goodbye.